Yeah. Welcome to my first vlog. Today we're going to be comparing the Bentley Turbo R with the Bentley Continental GTC. Oh, that's a massive nose. So anyway, we're in the Cotswolds. We're going to be doing a little review. It's New Year's Day. Feeling particularly hungover. Hope you guys are ready to see some cool shit today. Welcome to the vlog. This is probably going to be my first one, I think. Yep. In Daddy's Bentley. Because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a bit of a comparison between new age and old age, which is just like my shirt. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at the comparison of new car versus old car. How is the technology different? How has it changed? What's cooler? Is it cooler to have an old Bentley or a new Bentley? That's the question, because I feel like a football manager right now. And that isn't cool. But in the other car, which is mine, I feel like the pinnacle of aristocracy. The Queen, but with a beard. Let's find out together. So, welcome to the vlog. So we're going to start off with this car's cool factor. Now, this car is unbelievably cool, but it is quite fast, like scary fast. If I put it into sport mode, slam my foot down. Ah! Jesus, Mother of Mary! It's quite fast. It also has a sports exhaust, so it does make quite a lot of noise. We do like this. But the other car that I have, which is a Bentley Turbo R, it's a 1997 car. Now, that car has a 6.75 litre V8 engine, but also a turbocharger the size of a bin lid. Whereas this car is a 4 litre V8. I believe it's got I don't know anything. That's funny. But we're going to leave that in anyway. So this car is very fast, but it does have no roof. Now this is cool. It's weird the way you feel when you drive a Bentley. You kind of feel better than everybody, because you are really, aren't you? Really. You know, there's the sound. It's the theatre of it all. But you know, really, which car is cooler? Is this car cooler than the old one? I don't know. We're going to find out later on when we drive both. But I do have a very warm bottom, which means that I do feel like I've wet myself just a little bit. This is because of the heated seats. Now, my car, the Turbo, does have heated seats as well, so it's one of those, isn't it? You know, what do you prefer? This is very smooth. As much as it's a sporty car, you do feel like you're kind of, you know, riding on a cloud. Not Rolls Royce, because that's more like, I feel sick. But whereas this is, you know, it's, you know, supple, very agile at the same time. You're able to kind of do big turns, and then on a run, you're getting, you know, very good petrol mileage out of this one. Moving on to that, miles per gallon. This on a run, 35, unreal. And my one on a run, 15. In the city, you're getting 9 miles to It's worth it. I feel like a footballer. In the other car, you feel royal. It's a very different feeling. So the next part of the video is going to be the reactions. Now, which car gets more reactions? The new or the old? Let's find out. We're going to go left. Go around the car park, I think. We'll go around. She wasn't even looking. Amazing. Go over there. No, cares more about his hairstyle. So basically, what we're taking from this is that no one cares about this car. And does this car fit in car parks? I don't think so. Who cares? He's looking. First person. Congrats, mate. Yep, so basically, no one cares because you just look like an old footballer. Sorry, Dad. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to be checking out some other kind of reactions, but maybe from another car. Let's see what we can. No one cares. Go. Oh, go if you're going to look at my car. You can look at my car. Someone looked. He looked. This car works at McDonald's. It's a cool car, but has it got the wow factor? Is it making people go, "Whoa, that's cool"? Probably not. McDonald's drive-through would probably be a good idea, but we're going to save that for another video, I think. So, the verdict is, I'm going to say 4 out of 10. One person looked angry at me because I looked like I was rich, but I'm not. Nope. So essentially, guys, what we've learned from this car is that, yes, it's cool. Yes, it's kind of economical. Yes, it's fun to drive. It's very fast, and you can have the roof off, and you do feel cool. Like, you do feel cool driving this car. But, people don't really care. That's the thing. They do, but they don't at the same time. Seeing the Turbo R is a lot more of a special moment. You drive these cars to make your day, but to make other people's days as well. And I think that's why I love supercars so much. These aren't technically supercars, but they're pretty fast. And, Bentley has always been an incredible name for, for cars in general. 100 years this year with Bentley. And I can't think of any other car brand that gives Rolls-Royce level comfort, but with the speed that can tear your mouth off. I mean, it's so fast, this car is. But then the Turbo R can still hold its own. So we're now here in the Turbo R, which is pretty cool. Completely different ball game, really. But in 1997, this is what the fastest Bentley was. It's amazing how far we've come in, what, 20 years? Is that right? 20 years, yeah? Now, this car is mine. It's my own personal car. I do use it daily, and it is a lot of fun. It's very, very fast. It's actually a 6.75 litre V8 engine, producing, well, actually, we don't know how much horsepower, because Bentley and Rolls-Royce just said adequate. True, it is adequate, but if I really, put my foot on the gas, it absolutely... Shift. It's very, very fast, this car, and that is sideways. So the cool thing about this car is that it is like you're literally driving a turbocharged armchair. So this chair is the comfiest seat I've ever sat in, and it's also the fastest seat I've ever sat in, because this car goes from 0 to 60 in around about 6 seconds, which for a car that is 3 tons, well, 2.7, is utterly ridiculous. Probably the fastest car they made back in the day in 97. Now let's talk cool. Whenever I drive this car anywhere, I feel like I am the king of the world. And it's probably because this car makes you feel like a king. You're sat up high, it's almost like you're in an SUV, you're surrounded in dead trees, dead cows. Vegans do not like this car. It's not very 2019, but they're not cool. This is cool, and this is the coolest car I've ever been in and seen. Lamborghinis, step aside. New Bentleys, step aside. Any sort of car that's kind of got a whiff of, oh, I've just sold a company and it deals in finance regulation. Not cool. This is a car for Playboy. It's a car for someone who owns a strip club. It is the coolest car. The fun fact about this car is, it's quite long. Yep, it's a good 5.4 meters long. That's quite big. It's a big car. Parking this is a joke, but I can tell you now, you drive anywhere in this car and people turn their heads. A fun fact for you as well, in the new cars, this is plastic. This is plastic. In here, this is listen to that. Chrome. Amazing. Now we're about to turn up at the Bentley's natural habitat, the watering hole. At 9 mpg, you do visit petrol stations a bit more than you normally would. This is definitely a thing, but it is a lot more fun. Let's go. Let's see. We're going to do the same test again. We're going to drive round the car park and see if anyone. Does anybody care? My guess is no. Okay. He cares. Yeah, more people are looking. See, more people just think this car's cool. More people are looking because it's just a bit more of an occasion, isn't it? It does sound quite nice as well. It does purr rather nicely, this this feels a lot more connected to the road. You feel like it's actually driving for real. Yes, the seats move when you turn and stuff, and it just feels a bit more, yeah, connected, I guess is the word. Should have called it the Turbo Reel. Sorry, was that funny? Sorry, I'm just going to sleep. So relaxing. Anyway, we're going to end this here because I don't want to plough this car down a road for the wheel to fall off. So we're going to have to get that looked at. Standard Bentley life. In conclusion, this car is the cooler car, therefore it's the better car. Thanks for watching, we'll see you next time.